Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he got loose.
This is one way you can try to attack the perimeter of the field, right? Get the option play going. Quarterback has it, reads his key, pitches it out to his running back to see what he can go do in space.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Thrust that arm out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late. But what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on its way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, in a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's low. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Johnson looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
The screen. He's got wheels. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on.
Turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing up the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Boom. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. To the air, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Under fire.
Look at this.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Someone is blocking, man.
And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Give to the running back. Quick spin on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a 1st down at the 44. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message that and 14. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Oh, shit, it goes.
Looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
No.
Creates a little space. Oh, what vision.
Time.
There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Sayin. Fires left.
Could have picked
All
that.
kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First down here for the offense. Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Gets it past the
Tackle the nigga, bro.
And the first guy couldn't get it, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in a bunch formation. On the move, it's White. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it take one. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Not looking shitty ass play, but
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the marker. It's Lewis.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
oh, dude, I was
Down
going
after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the
I just want some
officials take a break.
protection. That's all I want.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out
Oh,
there.
line is terrible,
That
son.
last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And
He lets it fly. He's got it inside
Oh,
the
line is
15.
fucking terrible.
Touchdown,
Oh,
Ohio
no,
State.
fucking really
Made the
close.
grab and took it on in for the score.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice
Oh,
job by him.
yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit
Have
the
no
open
fucking
guy, and
protection,
get
man.
indirect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. One running back
Look
in
at
the
this. Look
backfield,
how he
and
did.
has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
How
They got
loud
this
is it?
nice ass
This
nigga.
is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on
Can't do shit, bro. Can't do shit.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up
Two
4th down.
fucking back-to-back Ohio and Texas. It's
Fair
crazy.
catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Sayin.
Yeah, shit, pussy.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Look how these niggas playing, fam.
Just couldn't
Hey,
find
what
an
the
open
fuck?
man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And
can't
he's
do
stuffed
shit
by
on
that big
offensive
defensive tackle up front.
And the defense was locked in. You can tell they saw it. They
Look how these
reacted
niggas
right
hurt.
away. Got to run it back on the ground immediately.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Under fire. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down and bound.
This game,
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes the Ohio State offense on the field. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Here's a hit. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quickly to the tight end.
This tackle
He
is
stopped
already
short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
What a
The RPO, throw the right, looking for the first. He gets it across the 40 and outbound.
Look at that CB.
And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And explosive play to wrap up the third quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carries
Put him move the ball down the fucking field.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Off the play fake. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback is receiver on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get it. He's taking the shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it.
Yo!
And how nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
I can't do shit.
Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks will punt this one away.
Fucking time, no, it's the
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off play action on first down. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown Ducks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the
shit.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll run it on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Thank you.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Saying.
You know what's funny is that?
Got a man, it's Smith. Spins away from one. All out of space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Buckeyes want to move quickly. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Get them suck.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this QB started to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run.
I need 2 first downs.
You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes. Past the first down
It's the first
marker,
down.
still running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Johnson looking to throw. Behind his tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Casper. Hits the afterburners. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that.
No ball.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick. You stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Right on the money. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop.
Can't choose. Can't not choose a play.
Sticks with the first down.
Shit, right.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Yo, are you?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this
When did he get your touch?
The defense has to come up
When
big.
did he
Give
get
me
your
the rock
touch?
back.
Man down on the
It's a
play as
good
the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Good
Not
dog,
much
good dog.
drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Can't believe I won this
The
game.
quarterback takes a snap and takes a
I got
knee.
fucking worse.
It came down to the final quarter.